How do beer judges train their palates to detect flavors? Imagine tasting a beer so complex that every sip reveals something new. How do those who judge beers develop such sharp and accurate palates? Well, it all starts with training. Beer judges work hard to fine-tune their senses through a mix of exercises, exposure, and practice. They begin with sensory calibration, which means learning to switch from casual drinking to focused evaluation. This involves techniques like controlled breathing to stay relaxed and minimizing distractions so they can concentrate fully on the beer. They also establish a consistent tasting routine, often tasting at the same time each day to build familiarity and focus. Next, they learn to visually inspect the beer. They look at the color, clarity, and foam head, which can give clues about the ingredients and brewing process. Then they smell the beer, paying close attention to the aromas as the beer warms. The smell can reveal a lot about the malt, hops, yeast, and any off flavors. Tasting follows, where they sip slowly and note how flavors develop on the palate. They pay attention to initial tastes, middle flavors, and the aftertaste, which all contribute to the overall experience. A key part of training is using beers that showcase common flavor profiles and off flavors. Judges often work with commercially available beers that are known for specific traits. For example, they learn to identify malty sweetness, hoppy bitterness, roasted notes, caramel, skunky aromas, or phenolic flavors like clove or medicinal notes. They also practice recognizing more obscure flavors such as ethyl hexanote, which can smell like green apple, or mercaptan, which can have a rotten egg smell. This helps them build a practical vocabulary grounded in real beer experiences. Another important method is triangle tests. In these exercises, judges compare 3 samples, 2 of which are identical and 1 different. They try to detect differences in bitterness, malt character, or off flavors. This sharpens their ability to discriminate subtle differences and increases their sensitivity to aroma and taste intensities. They also practice hop sensory training by using hop teas. These are prepared by steeping hops in hot water to highlight specific hop aromas without other beer components interfering. This helps judges identify hop flavors like citrus, pine, or floral notes more easily. Advanced training involves flavor kits that contain isolated compounds. These kits allow judges to recognize subtle and rare flavor notes, like specific fruit or aromatic nuances. This helps them develop a mental library of flavors, so they can quickly identify complex aromas in beers. Throughout their training, judges expand their descriptive language. They learn to articulate what they perceive by breaking down the tasting experience into initial, middle, and after flavors, noting how each contributes to the beer's overall profile. Regular tasting sessions are essential. Judges compare different beers, note subtle distinctions, and write detailed evaluations. This ongoing practice keeps their senses sharp and improves their ability to accurately describe what they taste and smell. In the end, training a beer palate involves a mix of sensory exercises, exposure to many styles, use of flavor reference kits, systematic comparison tests, and continuous language development. This disciplined approach helps judges detect and describe the complex flavors and aromas that make each beer unique.